each and every one to do this Christmas, and also after Christmas in the new year, and also before the new year end, that's the next year, is a recipe I want to give you guys to do at home. Now, it's up to you to decide and to make up your mind to do certain recipes at home. All right, and this is one of those kind of recipe we have a lot of potential for the immune system and to detox the immune system. I've been doing this recipe over the last 24 hours. All right, and it is a very simple recipe. All right, for you guys to make at home. So I'm going to quickly do this recipe with you guys this evening. All right, yeah. So as I say, getting ourselves together and let's do this, man. We can do it together. Let's get my knife. I'm just gonna quickly, because I'm not gonna show you guys how to okay. All right, I'm taking a little bit long to start, but I'm gonna start now. So number one, you need to have half of a lemon, or you can use lime, into the blender. That's it right there, okay? You need to put that into the blender to start the whole process of this drink. All right, I did this drink yesterday and I'm going to do it one more time today. I'm gonna get some ginger. Just a little piece of a ginger. This drink is so important for everyone. It's unbelievable. All right, now I'm using fresh ginger, and fresh ginger is the best thing to use. All right, rough about a teaspoon of ginger if you're great at it. Now I'm going to tell you the reason why this is so important for us, okay? Bowel cancer or colon cancer, or you know what I mean, which cancer, which is so much around at the moment. So we're gonna have to, you know what I mean, detox up our body as much as we can to reduce that inflammation in your gut, okay? And that's why I'm doing this one today. Next, we're going to get some salt. Some people might have said, oh, that's a whole heap of salt. Is that a lot of salt? Because your body needs salt. All right, guys? Yes, your body needs salt. But you have to know how to use the salt. A lot of people don't know how to use the salt. All right? Your body is supposed to have at least 1 teaspoon of salt every day to help you with your immune system. People don't know these things. But if you have high blood pressure, speak to your doctor first about the salt. All right? Now, once you do that, then what we're going to do, we're going to put some water. right? Once you put that water, that's it right here. Okay, this is it. You want to do this first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. That's the best time to do it. All right, now let's blend. That's how it look. Frothy. All right. Yeah, that's the way it look. I did it yesterday, and I did it again for you guys. Here it is. Every day for the next few days. That's what's going on in the kitchen right there. So what you want to do? Drink this first thing in the morning on an empty stomach before you eat your breakfast. Okay, now a quick update on the book, From Poverty to Purpose. It's available on Amazon. Go over and get yourself a copy right now. All right, guys. A lot of people might have wondered why I did the recipe today again. But as I remind you, you can take yourself some time and just Google the benefit of salt, ginger, lemon, and water mixed together, and you're gonna see the benefit of it and see that it is an amazing recipe Chef Ricardo has just done for you to make at home. Anyway, get yourself a copy of my brand new book, From Poverty to Purpose. All right, it's available on Amazon, 50% off at the moment in this time of the year. Good vibes. This right here can help to boost your immune system, and also is going to help you with your detoxing, get rid of some of that toxin out of your immune system, and the list goes on and on and on. There's so much about this simple little recipe. So what you want to do, drink this instantly. All right, I'm gonna drink it and then I'm gonna close the show. All right. Wow, that is it right here, guys. You see? That's for me for the day. All right, it's not morning. It is not morning now, it's afternoon, but a lot of people is morning for them now. All right, and that's why I share this recipe back again. Hope you guys enjoyed, and leave your comments, tell a friend, and a friend tell a friend. All right, yeah man, stay blessed upon yourself. But as I say, this recipe is very powerful, very effective, and very good for the immune system. For more tips and more ideas, please follow Chef Ricardo, and I will give you more guys more tips. This one specific goes for everyone. All right, if you have in high blood pressure, I would say speak to your doctor before you put the salt, but you can do the ginger and the lemon, also very powerful recipe for the immune system. Now this will help you so much. It's unbelievable. A lot of people don't know. All right, but it's a recipe which me personally, I do like it a lot, you know, and that's why I did back the recipe for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching, and you know what I mean, as I say, this Christmas I will plead to every one of you guys, please look after yourself. And as I said before, the colon cancer is taking over the place very rapidly. All right, bowel cancer is moving like, you know what I mean, C19. I don't know if you remember C19. All right, that's so bowel cancer is taking up everyone at the moment. And number one, poor diet, not eating healthy, not eating good. All right, Erica Black, and not looking after themselves. And that's why you see it's a breaking news at the moment. Lots of people are talking about the bowel cancer for man and woman. If you don't want to listen, it's up to you. But I don't want to hear nobody blame the doctor. It does not have nothing to do with doctor. It does not have nothing to do with your kids or your husband or your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whatever. It is your responsibility to look after yourself. So anyone who want to say, why the doctor them giving you this? Why the doctor? The doctor doesn't live in your bed, in your house. Did the doctor live in your kitchen? Or your doctor live at your home and telling you say you must do this and eating bread and sugar and all sort of stuff in the morning, or do whatever you want to do? No. Every one of us individual responsibility, all right, to look after themselves. And judgment day, the doctor not gonna pay for your own what you're doing on earth. You going to pay for your own according for what you do on earth. It's the same thing with your health. All right. Wanna stop blame the doctor. The doctor doesn't have nothing to do with your health. It's your responsibility to look after your health at home. Why not blaming the doctor? Like the doctor giving her bread, giving her the processed food, takeaway food, junk food, and I eat it, and then I get sick, and I go to the doctor. Doctor doesn't got a choice. They have to give you medication for you to get better, and they're trying to give you the best what they can. So if you don't want to look after yourself and I blame the doctor, that is your own responsibility. Don't blame the doctors them. Don't blame professional. Some of us doesn't want to listen, and some of us we waste our time unnecessary and do not take the right thing in our brain, in our mind, in our heart. We are taking too much negativity out there and not the positive things which is going to help you for you to be more healthy. In the 2020 time, in the 20th century right now, things and time has changed. It's not like 50, 60 years ago. The whole world is changing, and it is the same thing. Our body is changing also. So you're gonna have to work what's going on at the moment by looking after yourself at home. All right, not the doctors tell you to look after yourself. You're not a child, or you're not a baby. You're an adult. You know right from wrong. It is your responsibility to look after yourself when you are in your kitchen. Just like me, I'm in my kitchen right now. I didn't have to make this. I could go down to the shop and buy something different, but I choose to make this to look after myself and to be more healthy and to detox my body. Everything not gonna be perfect, but you're gonna have to try your best as much as you can. It is your responsibility, not your husband, not your kids, not your co-worker, not your friend, nobody else, but you know exactly what you put in your mouth, make it go down inside of your stomach, and you know what it's going to do to you. So if you don't want to listen, it's up to you. But don't blame the doctor. Just remember that. And somebody will listen, and somebody will understand. Anytime you hear a person saying, oh, it's the doctor's fault, what the doctor have to do with you? And the doctor don't live with you. The doctor don't sleep with you. The doctor don't live in your bed. The doctor don't live in your house. It is your responsibility. Just like if you're driving on the road, it is your responsibility to make sure you don't do the wrong thing and hurt someone or injure someone on the road. It is your responsibility. It's the same thing with food. It's your own responsibility. If you know you do takeaway tonight, don't do takeaway tomorrow night. All right? And eat junk food. If you do junk food today, don't do it the next day. It is your responsibility. And I will never stop preach that, because people is just taking a nick and don't know that it's their responsibility to look after themselves at home and to make sure that they are okay. Yes, when you're sick or you have a cold or a flu or a certain kind of illness, you may need to see the doctor and to get medication and to see the professional. But otherwise, it is your responsibility to look after yourself when you're at home in your house, sitting down in your settee, watching TV and busting champagne and not doing the right thing. It's up to you. All right? Don't blame the doctor in that 2025. Okay? Just remember that. Somebody need to know this. Don't blame the doctor. It is your responsibility. Because these adults nowadays, everything them blaming someone. And no one want to take the responsibility to know what? It is our fault. We need to do the right thing. Okay? And look after ourselves. A good vibes. If it is wrong, leave your comments in the description box. It doesn't have nothing to do with the food and what we are doing. All right? It is your responsibility to know that when you go to the supermarket, you're going to do the right thing. Because if you go in the supermarket and you take up something and walk out of the supermarket and don't pay, you know what's going to happen. You're going to have to pay the consequence. All right? It's the same thing. When you don't eat the right thing and don't look after yourself, you know you're going to have to pay the consequence. So why we blaming the doctor? Why we blaming our husband? Why we blaming the kids? Why we blaming our family? And it's your responsibility to look after yourself. And I hope someone will understand that. So many people, you see them go to the doctor. The other day I was in the doctor and the other lady, why the doctor is giving me this pill? Why the doctor is giving me this medication? Come on, get a grip of yourself. You eat this whole heap of crap and then you go to the doctor. What do you think the doctor is expect to do? His job is to give you medication. I was in the doctor a few weeks ago. I went out to go and the lady was cussing. Oh, why the doctor give me this kind of medication? Did the doctor tell her to go eat the wrong food and run up your high blood pressure? No. Did the doctor tell you to stress out yourself and not getting the right sleep? No. It's not the doctor. And I could not understand why people are blaming the doctors for what? You're acting like the doctor sleeping in your bed. The doctor not sleeping in your bed. They're acting like the doctor live in their house. No. The doctor doesn't live in your house. Is that the doctor's fault? It is your fault. To know, say, when I'm at home and my husband and your boyfriend and your girlfriend bring in a bottle of cola champagne or something and you sit down and drink it off and you expect your sugar gonna rise. And then they're gonna say, oh, it's just a one-off. I'm gonna treat myself. Treat yourself. And then they go to the doctor. Oh, is the doctor give me wrong medication? The doctor are there to give you medication. So you still don't know that. So when you keep doing the wrong thing at home and then you don't go to the doctor and stress out to yourself and talking about the doctor them this, the doctor them that. The doctor them don't do nothing. It's your responsibility. Just like if you know that if you turn up to work late in the morning and you know say, boy, you're not gonna get paid for 1 hour, but you still turn up late. It is your responsibility to know that you're gonna have to wake up an hour extra to go to work. That's you can get your right salary. Some people doesn't use their brain. They don't use their head. Some people not listening. Some people doesn't take heed. Some people don't want to hear the positive things. They want to hear pasa and they want to hear the wrong stuff. But the only thing I can tell you now, if you don't want to listen, trust me, you will feel the pain. Trust me, because it is real. This sickness is real. Cancer, diabetic, heart attack, strokes, all of these things are real. And the only way you can avoid these things on this planet, unless you are looking after yourself. If you're not looking after yourself, you will see. If you're not eating right, if you're not doing the right thing at home, you're gonna just end up in the wrong place. And when you're at the wrong place, then you're gonna be stressed. Then they're gonna put a lot of pressure on your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your kids, and your family. And then they're gonna say, if I did know. I see it every day. I see this every day. 365 days of the year, and people still doesn't want to learn. It's up to you guys. 2025, I can't do the same thing. It must change. A good vibes. Anyway, we'll leave it positive right there, and I'll catch you now with the next chapter. All right. Have a beautiful evening and a lovely weekend, and make sure you guys look after yourself this Christmas. Don't force too much of the junk food down in your stomach. All right. Yeah, man. Get something natural also. A good vibes and cleanse up the body.